Hey blockheads, this is DJ AK from NK Airplay Radio, and if you love what the My So-Called Whatever podcast crew is doing, check us out too. NK Airplay is an online radio station playing all your favorite hits from the 80s and 90s, especially the ones from those boys in the band, New Kids on the Block. Listen to artists like Boyz II Men, Debbie Gibson, Tiffany, boy bands, girl bands, and many more. We play artists that are associated with or who inspired the New Kids on the Block, plus some of the artists that inspired us while we were growing up. Check us out on social media at NK Airplay Radio. And download the Live 365 app for your iPhone or Android phone and listen today.
Friends forever, that's what we are. Through the thick and the thin, we're friendship stars. We're banger main buddies from the days of old. We laugh, cry, and hug, friendship solid gold. My so-called whatever started a year ago. We share our stories and your stories were told. 80's, 90's memories that give us glee. And on the block party shows, NKOTB. Now our friendship circle has grown by far. Hashtag friends forever, that's what we all are. Boom. And if you don't know, now you know. My so-called whatever for life. Hashtag MSCW. Hashtag friends forever. Yeah. Yeah.
What an emotional day it's been today.
It really has been.
Oh, I was just crying.
This week has been rough.
Yes. So if I'm like a little like stuffy, it's because like tears were just falling from my face.
So guys, we must sound like a big old friggin' messes.
I know,
like every
right?
time we get on there, we're like, it's been such a rough week.
It's just
a lot of family stuff.
It hasn't stopped.
It won't stop, you guys. And like, I am so sorry.
I know. I feel like I'm doing a disservice.
To
our crew.
I know, me too. I feel so bad.
And like, it's not time to hang it up because I don't. No. I know you and I would said we'd come to the point, sometime in the future, obviously.
Yeah.
But like, I don't feel that time's there. I just don't feel like I have time to give to the podcast that it truly deserves.
I know. And that is the truth. 100%. What are those strawberries?
What strawberries? Oh, they're pincushions.
Those are wicked cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I just saw these two perfect strawberries sitting over here off to the side.
Oh my God, this place is a wreck. Like, my office is a wreck. I've just lost interest in life itself. I don't know. Like, I check all the, I check all the boxes, like, depression wise, and I'm laughing about it, because what can you do? You gotta laugh about it.
Yeah.
But, like, the one thing that's kept me going and showering in the morning. This is awful. I sound like a complete mess because I am. Is basketball, and that's over. It was over today. Today was our last game. We lost by 1 point,
which that sucks. I mean, here's the thing. Good going,
right?
We
had the game won and let it slip away. Gave them a chance. They took advantage of that chance, and you guys, when we say this,
that's a thing.
It's a thing. Real quick, it's this video that Brooke and I would watch over and over and over and over and over again. And it was like the high school boys basketball team.
1993.
They were like superstars to us.
Yeah, they won the state championships.
Right. And their first game, they lost in 5 overtimes. And one of them comes on and he's like, and I can't remember what I did last
I can't remember
week,
what I did yesterday.
But I can tell you what he says. He says, we had the game won and let it slip away and gave them a chance, and they took advantage of that chance. And it's just one of those things that you think about all year and hope you get another chance. And that's why tonight I'm so glad I get another chance to
get revenge on South Portland.
That's awful.
Boom.
Yes.
That is how old? 27 years old.
Yes, and we still can recite it word for word for word. And I've got it. You can kind of see it underneath that poster box, like if you look straight, there's a red cassette tape in the left corner of the room. Can you see it? Can you see the red cassette?
The red one that's like Project Graduation looking red?
Yeah, that's it. I don't have Project Graduation.
I do.
It
is ridiculous.
Am I in it?
Yes, everyone's in it.
So can I
The music is ridiculous.
Can I borrow it and take a digital copy of it?
Yes, I have to find it, but yes, I have it at home somewhere.
Okay.
It is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, to look back
That's
on.
right, because it's like, like,
it's like not real music. It's like, it would be like if somebody took like the music that you get, like the free music with like Apple, like whatever.
Like the demo you get on the keyboard.
Yes. There's this part, and it's like, boom.
I think I remember.
And then it's like this weird, it's awful. It's bad. But it's like really good bad.
Maybe we can like digitally cut like the ones of us in it.
Yes.
And like,
I feel like there's one of you dancing.
Oh no.
And it might even be when it's like boom.
Oh no.
I just hope that they got on there when we did that Velcro wall thing.
Okay, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
And I have pictures.
Yes. So
anyway, Brent lost her basketball game by 1 point. And
Sad.
they were up and then they were down and then they were up and then they were down. And I think like the worst part of it was at the end, Bryn was like unconsolable. Like she just kept crying and all the other girls had like, you know, they were okay.
They were fine. Yeah.
And Bryn, nope. Her face was beet red. And she was just crying. And Kirk, like, finally she had, like contained herself. And Kirk, you know, Kirk and Jody.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Kirk was there because his son played the next game.
Oh, okay.
And, like, fist bumped her. And she started crying again.
Oh.
So, yeah, she told me that she was just really sad because this was the last time that I was going to be coaching her. So...
sad.
It was good. We had a good run, and I probably won't coach again. That was probably it. But
never say never, though. Never say never.
As the Beebs would say.
That's right. Never say never.
So anyway, we've got an 80s and 90s episode for you today.
Yes, this has been a long time coming.
It has been.
Because I feel like we talk about this sort of stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
And like we haven't done a full episode. So here we are. We need to intro.
Okay, let's do it.
This is Brooke.
And this is Nikki.
And this is my so-called whatever.
Hey!
Welcome to our 80s and 90s episode.
Yeah, today we are talking about
McDonald's! In the 80s and 90s.
Yeah, because I mean, we got lots to talk about on this subject.
We do, because McDonald's was, I mean, like you guys, I'm sure you know, remember.
Right.
McDonald's was like the fast food place. We did have some fast food options.
Right.
But where you and I grew up in proximity to like main roads in Bangor.
It was
like,
McDonald's or Kentucky Fried Chicken. And Kentucky Fried Chicken wasn't even really considered fast food.
Right. Kentucky Fried Chicken was something that we got on like payday.
Right.
Like that was a special.
Right.
Like Dad would stop and get a bucket of chicken.
Right.
On like when he had a good month.
Right.
Like that was a special occasion.
That's when you got those mashed potatoes too.
Mashed potatoes and gravy and the coleslaw.
But
and the
you
biscuits.
know what my dad would always say?
What?
And this is such a lie. It's not true. I'm just letting you know. I just think it's because he didn't like it.
What?
But he would say we could never get extra tasty crispy or extra crispy.
Yeah.
Because that's what they used. They put the old chicken in.
That's not what it really is, I don't think.
Of course not.
Do you remember? Okay, this is not McDonald's related.
He told him somebody that worked there told him that once.
Maybe they did tell him that.
Maybe they did. Maybe it was a thing that they did in the 80s. He was
Who
like,
knows?
I don't want old chicken. I want fresh chicken.
So do you remember okay, this is not McDonald's, you guys.
Okay.
But since we just mentioned KFC, do you remember the old Chicken Littles? Like Chicken Littles, how they were when they first came out?
Yes.
They were amazing.
Yes.
So
why can't they make them the same?
I don't know. I don't want like a chicken tender.
No.
In a weird like bun.
No, I want the like fluffy
Squishy.
chicken.
Yeah.
With the like the lightly breaded.
Yes. Like the light breading and the squishy bun. And they were like just little sliders.
But I would always pick off the pickles.
I didn't. I ate it as is. I actually don't remember there being pickles on it.
Well, that's why I'm saying that, because I never remember there being pickles on it, so I must have taken them off.
I don't think there were pickles on it.
Okay, well there we
I
go.
think that was just a thing that they now do.
But why?
I don't know.
Just don't, if you're going to bring something back authentically, bring it back authentically.
Bring it back.
100%. Like, don't skirt around the edges.
No, I
Don't cut corners.
I don't want a chicken tender in a stiff bun.
No.
I want a squishy little bun with a little oversized chicken nugget.
Bun.
They're not good.
No.
So,
no offense to those KFC owners but here's the thing. Like, here's just a tidbit. Like, bring back the old Chicken Little.
And while you're at it, bring back the Twister.
I used to get those all the time.
Me and my mom used to love them.
Oh my word, I would get those all the time.
If we'd go out like shopping or something.
And then I did Weight Watchers, and I was like, whoa. Those are lots of points.
That's 28 points.
Yikes.
Yo, that's like my whole day.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there.
I'm so glad that you did.
But back on the subject of McDonald's.
Yeah.
So McDonald's was like the closest proximity to our homes.
Right.
Both of us.
Right.
We had Burger King. There were Wendy's.
Yeah.
There was an Arby's, which I never ate at Arby's until I was like 19.
No, I didn't eat at Arby's for the first time until I went with you. And we went like, we were like right out of high school or.
Yeah. The first time I went, I was with Darcy and her mom. And we were like old teenagers.
Wow.
I'd never been before. And then Wendy's, I don't ever remember going to Wendy's until I was in high school.
I went to Wendy's
and I'd
often.
get Frosties.
I would go to Wendy's often because my mom worked right near Wendy's.
Yes, she did. That's right.
So when we would pick her up, sometimes we would, on the way home, we would get Wendy's. And sometimes we would eat in. And my mom would always get the salad bar.
The salad bar.
Yeah.
See, fun fact, my mom actually worked at a Wendy's.
Oh, hey.
Back before I was born.
Oh.
I think it must have been the one on Union Street.
Must have been, because that was the only one.
Wait, no, maybe it was by the mall. It was like just before I was born. But anyway.
That's right. I forgot there's always been one by the mall.
Yeah. But I never remember going there as a child.
No.
It was always McDonald's.
Yes.
And I'll tell you what. I really liked McDonald's.
Me too. I'll tell you why McDonald's for me was something I did often.
Yes.
And that like kind of like revolved in my life. Like was like on heavy rotation.
Yeah.
Because we had this path.
Yes.
And we called it the Dairy Queen Path.
Yeah.
The reason why it was called the Dairy Queen Path is because it like came out in behind Dairy Queen. And the path ran between two houses in the gardens where I lived.
Mm-hmm.
Where I lived was called Bangor Gardens. And all the houses are the same. And it was military housing. And they're just flipped differently.
Right.
Like they all
like
look
the
same.
floor plans are just like
right.
One goes this way, one goes that way.
Right.
Bloop, bloop, bloop,
So
bloop.
when you look at it, it looks like a garden. Like, so that's what
Right.
they call the Bangor Gardens when you were like aerial view. So, in between two of these houses was a path that ran to the Main Street Broadway.
Yeah.
Which, like for kids to go, for some reason, everybody's like, well, that's safe. They don't ever have to go on Broadway. They can just like go in behind.
Right.
So I would go there all the time.
I mean, I trekked that little
Yeah.
trail many, many times.
Yeah. We would do it like when we had park directors, we would go with the park.
Yeah.
We would go out there in the summertime. I would always get McDonald's gift certificates in my stocking because that was used and I'd save them for the summertime.
Yeah.
When I was going to go
Right.
to McDonald's. Like, so like McDonald's was always something that was something special to do. Like it was like a special occasion you went to McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't.
I feel like we take it for granted now.
Oh,
I went through McDonald's and got us some sodas before I came here.
Right, right.
But like, you're right. It was a special thing. Like we would do McDonald's. The only time we would ever do McDonald's when I was growing up as a kid was usually Friday nights.
Yeah.
Like if we would go, like my mom would take us. My dad was usually never part of the McDonald's thing. Because he would work later. So it would be like Friday nights after school. Me and my brother would go with my mom to like Zayre's or like TJ Maxx.
Yep.
Do some shopping.
Yeah, I had a dream about the old TJ Maxx the other night.
Did you really?
I did. And it was very weird.
It had a very distinct smell.
It was modern. I don't remember that.
I do.
It was modern day, but we were at where the old TJ Maxx was located, which was like in the middle of the shopping center.
Right.
And it was very weird.
That is kind of weird.
Yeah.
That is weird. Do you remember the old fitting room numbers?
Yes.
I remember those fitting room numbers very well because that's where a lot of my clothes
came
from.
They were very differently shaped.
Yep.
They had were they like this?
I don't know if they were like that, but they were different colors.
Maybe I don't remember.
They were like rainbow colors.
Oh,
each one was like ones were red and twos were green and
I don't
like that sort of thing. That specifically, I don't know if those are the specific colors, but it was like that.
Oh.
And yeah, I remember those very well. But anyway,
yeah,
that would be our thing, and we would rarely go inside. We usually would go through the drive-thru. Okay. My mom would park in the parking lot, and we would eat in the car.
My dad was a Karen.
A what?
A Karen.
A Karen?
I'm sorry about using that term.
May I speak with your manager?
Yeah, the
person?
poor Karens that are out there. But my dad, my dad and I have a very different relationship. So it's okay that I say this, and I'm not being disrespectful. My dad would, when they would say, "Sir, could you please pull ahead?" He would say, "Nope."
No, I will not.
No, I absolutely not. He'd say, "I didn't give you a special order."
That's actually kind of funny because it's actually a little bit true.
Sorry about that. We had to take a quick break.
What are we talking about?
I don't remember.
So we were talking about McDonald's.
Right. We were talking about McDonald's.
Oh, that we always used to eat it in the car in the parking lot.
Oh, in the car in the parking lot? Really?
Yes, always.
Oh, okay.
And we would set it up, or my mom would set it up on the back, the back windshield.
Yeah.
So me and my brother would sit on our knees, and the back, behind the seats.
That's cool.
We would have our food up there with this is gonna sound awful, with the dead flies. You know how there are always dead flies back there?
Yes.
We didn't eat off the dead flies.
Obviously not.
But that's how we would do it. And then every once in a while, we would go inside. But that was kind of rare.
And back then, we never had a play place indoors. It was always an outdoors play place.
Right. So that was only really good seasonally.
Right, exactly. Especially for us.
But in the summertime, those play places would get hot.
Yes. So we had a Big Mac. This right here. Or was it Mayor McCheese?
It was the Mayor McCheese, that big thing. Yes.
Yep. And that thing would get so freaking hot.
It would burn your little legs.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. I remember.
No.
Can I tell you, I remember the first time I got up there.
Really?
Yes, because I was always afraid of it.
Oh.
But my older cousins would go up.
Okay.
And I remember vaguely, I don't know how old I was, but I kind of remember that feeling of triumph. I'm here.
I made it.
How do I get down?
Right.
And I figured it out. And I was so proud. I was one of the big kids.
I remember a time that I went in and I was a little bit too big to be in there.
Oh no.
And it was very hard getting out. And that was the last time I ever went in.
Yeah.
Because I was really tall as a kid. I'm tall now. But I was I think people thought I was going to be a lot taller than I am now. It's kind of like Bryn, or Brody. You look at Brody and all of his classmates. Right. It's who is that 22-year-old? And
who was that man-child?
Right.
Yeah.
That was me. And so, I told you, when we went to Cottle's place that one time, they told me I couldn't go on the ball pit. And I was only 10.
Oh.
We drove all the way to Waterville. And they said, no, you cannot go in the ball pit. So my grandfather made my own ball pit for me.
That was nice.
Yes, he did.
That's even better, though.
Yeah, it was just a few balls kind of on a tarp.
It's all right, though.
That's okay. God bless him.
I know, it was the effort.
Best.
A for effort, Gramp.
So anyway, I remember getting in Mayor McCheese and like having to bend my body like in an L to kind of get up in the thing. And then like there was like up in here, and I'm showing Brooke the picture of Mayor McCheese. There was like a little hole. So you had to like, and then like my neck was up, but like my butt was still down in the thing. And so finally I get up, and then I'm like, how am I going to get down?
That is a serious concern.
And I thought, the firemen are going to have to come rescue me out of this thing.
Right.
Because I stayed up there for a while thinking, what am I going to do? And all these kids kept coming up and going down. And I was just like, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to happen, but I'm going to have to get out. And I did it. I got out of there.
You never went up there again.
And I never went up there again. That was it.
I used to really like the little, like, those little spring-loaded
things.
my
gosh, those were the best. Like, burn now, burn now, burn
yes,
now.
I loved those. They were like the Fry Guys, and there was like a fillet of fish one.
Yeah.
And you just like...
As soon as you got a little weight on you as a kid, though, you can make those things go. I should know.
You could bottom them out.
I did. I would get like I'd get like the top and then get the back, and then get the top and then get the back.
That's funny. I don't remember. I know we had a slide.
There was a slide.
I just
but
don't
I
remember
what it looked
what
like.
it looked like. And I'm looking at pictures of them,
of the different slides,
and I think that it was the one that swirled around.
Yes, it did. I feel like Grimace was involved.
Maybe, but I don't remember. I don't remember that. It wasn't, I mean, obviously it didn't leave a lasting impression on me.
No.
Because also the slides would be the hottest of all.
Oh, you better believe it. You better believe it. Yeah.
But in my opinion.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion.
Okay.
There was no better McDonald's than the one on Union Street.
Right.
With the merry-go-round inside.
You better believe it. That's right. I forgot about the merry-go-round.
And I remember the button you'd push on the wall to make it go.
And then...
And it was just little.
Yep.
But it was like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And I feel like there might have been a slide in there too, like inside, but it was just like a very basic slide and a merry-go-round.
I don't remember the slide.
There may not have been a slide, but I feel like there was a slide.
If you feel like there was a slide, there was probably most definitely a slide.
But that was like the birthday party room.
Yeah. I have pictures, and I have pictures of... Go ahead.
So I never had a birthday party at McDonald's, but I always wanted one at McDonald's. But I never had one.
I think I had one. I had one when I was like in kindergarten.
That's very cool.
And
that was
really
like
excited about it because I do believe that you got served a meal.
Yeah.
I do believe. And then you got like ice cream. And then they like gave you a cake.
So what did the cake look like?
Like, I think it had those like sugary things on it. You know how like they'd make mold stuff out of sugar?
Yeah.
And like one was Grimace and one was
like the McDonald Land friends.
The McDonald Land bunch that supposedly they copied after another.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh.
There's like a whole story behind it.
Whoa. That's scandalous.
And because you wonder why like they stopped using it. And that might be a what do you call it?
Like right. I know. I see what you're saying.
What is it called?
Like a hoax?
Like a
old wives' tale?
Legend.
Urban legend. Thank you. That is
yes.
exactly the words.
Yes.
I bet Snopes knows.
I bet Snopes
but anyway,
knows too, yeah.
So I think that that's really cool. Now, when I was that age, we lived in a very small town before we moved to Bangor, and like young, like McDonald age birthday party kid. So I don't even know if I ever went to a birthday party at McDonald's because we didn't have a McDonald's where we lived. Like the closest McDonald's was in Newport.
Okay.
So that was like 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
So when kids didn't have, when I was in like kindergarten, first grade.
They didn't have McDonald's birthday parties.
No, they had birthday parties
but
like
I
in
grew
their
up in
like,
Bangor,
barn.
So it was like
right
behind my house.
And then when I moved to Bangor in second grade,
It was a little old to have McDonald's birthday parties.
Right. Not that kids didn't. None of my friends did.
No, I don't think I think I went to like maybe I went to one at Broadway.
Yep.
Which it was like, oh, it wasn't really like, because the Union Street one was the better one.
Was ideal.
Right.
Because it had that separate room.
Right.
With a merry-go-round.
Right. You know what? Now that I think about it, I think you're right. There was something else. And I don't know what it was, but I feel like there was something else. Did they, at some point, encase Mayor McCheese so he wasn't outside anymore and he was indoors? And they made it an indoors one?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Maybe a different one did.
Maybe they had a Mayor McCheese inside. Like some one that I went to. I feel like there was one that I went to that Mayor McCheese, the jail,
was inside. What did they end up doing? Didn't they do something like that in Old Town?
Now that came in the 90s. That was the place to go. When Logan was born, my nephew.
Yeah.
People came from all over to go to the Old Town McDonald's.
The only time I remember going to the Old Town McDonald's was when we went there when the Arch Deluxe came out. Do you remember that?
No, why? Did they have a party?
Yeah, so I don't remember who I talked to about this recently.
That's weird.
Recently, somebody remembered going to the McDonald's in Old Town because my uncle was there with his radio station. And the Arch Deluxe came out.
I'm surprised I didn't go to this. I'm sure I did because Nan and Gramp were all about those like promotional.
Yeah, so we went and I remember I think we got free CDs and free Arch Deluxes.
Whoa.
It was I don't want to say it was a big deal. It wasn't a huge deal.
It was a big deal.
But for teenagers?
Yeah.
Because we were teenagers, 16,
right.
17.
Right.
And we had cars and driver's licenses. We could go do these things. So
right.
After school one day, we went to McDonald's in Old Town and got Arch Deluxes.
Why is this ringing true to me?
And who was there? Who remembered this and who said something to me about it so recently? It's insane.
Was it Erica?
Nope.
Was it Bethany?
Nope. It might have been Lee.
Did you see her somewhere?
Nope.
Was it online?
It might have been. Maybe her sister mentioned it.
Weird.
Because at church or something.
Okay.
But it's so random.
Weird.
So random. But anyway.
So I didn't go with you.
I don't remember who was there. That's the thing. I don't remember.
As you're talking about this, as you're saying it out loud.
Yeah.
And as soon as you said we had cars, I saw your car. Your blue car.
The Oldsmobile?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I saw us parked the car walking into the Old Town McDonald's.
And it was May. It was nice out.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. It was a warm day. We're walking into the Old Town McDonald's and the radio station set up inside.
97X.
Yeah. And I feel like I was there.
And we definitely ate Arch Deluxes that day, you guys.
I feel like if it involved free food, I was there.
Right.
At this time, you guys, I could eat whatever I wanted.
I mean, we were teenagers,
right.
so.
Right.
But anyway, so that's the only memory I really have of Old Town, but I do know that they have that big glassed in
Yes. So that was one of the first ball pit places.
Oh, they have a ball pit in there?
Yes, they did. Which is ew.
Right.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
My nephew was notorious for going in those stupid ball pits.
Mm-hmm.
Would go in there and he wouldn't come out. So guess who would have to go in and get him?
Right.
So then I can remember bringing him myself to the Bangor when the Broadway McDonald's got their ball pit.
Yeah.
I brought him.
Did they have a ball pit?
Yeah. In the 90s.
I don't remember.
Yep. So he went in there and he wouldn't come out. And so I had to go in and get him and he was not happy. And I was I looked at him and I said, that's the last time I ever bring you to McDonald's. He was 3.
Never again. Yeah, I don't remember a Mayor McCheese inside, but maybe it was like a special
Somewhere.
right, like maybe you went somewhere and
Maybe like New Hampshire or something.
Yeah. No, I don't remember, but I also don't remember a lot.
Yeah.
But I do remember some. So, what was your favorite thing when you were a kid to get at McDonald's? Like, I feel like I had the same thing I got every time.
See, here's the thing. I wasn't allowed to try new stuff.
Okay.
Like, as a little kid.
Yeah. Well,
I used to get, like, a hamburger because it was the cheapest thing on the menu.
Yep.
And, and then I'd share a small fry with my mom or something.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I could tell you, like, in 6th grade, like middle school, what I used to like to get.
What was your favorite?
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
With hot mustard sauce.
I love their hot mustard sauce.
Can I tell you about a time that we went to McDonald's, and I believe you were there, after a dance?
Oh, yes.
Were you there when the
Yep.
plant got removed and thrown across the McDonald's?
Yep. Yeah, I remember like sweet and sour sauce getting like thrown up into the fans.
How disrespectful was that?
So disrespectful. And like then like they banned kids from going to McDonald's after dances.
Right.
Because kids are a-holes.
Right. I didn't do anything.
I didn't either, but we were just there.
I was just there to have some chicken nuggets and eat my chicken nuggets and hot mustard in peace.
Right. I wanted my french fries and chocolate milkshake. Thanks. Dipped in the chocolate milkshake.
Ew.
Thanks. So
no, I can't do sweet and savory together. I can't.
This is awful. This is an awful story, and I'm going to tell it anyway.
Okay.
But because you know what? I'm human. I am human.
Okay.
But when I was pregnant with Sadie and I would have I had gestational diabetes and I would go to the diabetes center, like for my weekly check-in or whatever. And I'd have to log what I ate and do all that and like show what my blood sugars were. And then I would leave there and drive by McDonald's on my way home. And I would every time stop and get a small chocolate shake and a small fry. And I'd eat it in the car on the way home, dipping the fries in the shake.
Oh.
Which, okay.
You were allowed to have one treat a day.
You know what?
That's what they told me. And guess what I would have? This
What?
has nothing to do with McDonald's.
Oh.
But I would have my one treat a day
Mm-hmm.
would be a half a glass of milk. A half a glass of milk.
Yeah.
And a Pepperidge Farm molasses cookie. I have no idea why I crave those, and they don't even make them anymore.
The heart wants what it wants.
And that's what I would have. And I wouldn't have it every day, but I would have it every once in a while because I just was craving milk.
I found this chocolate milk because I had really bad heartburn too.
Mm-hmm.
This chocolate milk that you could only buy at Walmart, and I hated going to Walmart, so I got Hannaford to carry it for me when I was pregnant. And I don't even remember what the brand was, but it was like a really low carb chocolate milk, and it was heavenly.
Yes, I know exactly what you're talking about.
So, like,
I would have that every once in a while too.
Yeah, I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I would just like go drink out of the carton.
Yeah,
because I was the only one drinking it. But anyway, that's what I used to do.
That's funny.
Because I love my fries dipped in shake.
Yikes.
Ever since I can remember.
I cannot do sweet and savory.
No?
I don't know
like
what
chocolate
it
covered
is.
pretzels?
Oh, yum.
I love it. I love it. But like some things take it too far. Like I'm not going to have a bacon sundae.
No.
Like that's not my cup of tea.
I won't knock it until I try it.
French fries and a chocolate shake, there's really nothing sweeter.
No.
So anyway.
I have tried fries like in a Frosty. Same thing.
It's different. I don't like that. Because I don't really like Wendy's fries.
The kids love it. The kids love
Really?
Wendy's fries and a Frosty. They would probably love McDonald's fries dipped in a chocolate shake.
Oh, they absolutely would.
Yeah.
Definitely. My favorite meal when I was a kid was chicken nuggets with sweet and sour sauce.
Ooh, yeah.
And French fries. And then it was a special treat
Yeah.
to get the McDonald Land cookies. The chocolatey chip cookies. Specifically, chocolatey chip cookies.
Yes.
Those were everything.
My special treat was a half of a freaking apple pie. I loved those McDonald's apple pies. Now having them, Don't like them at all.
I have a confession.
Oh.
I've never had a McDonald's apple pie.
What? You have to have one. You have to have one. They come in all kinds of different flavors.
Yeah, I have no interest. I tried it.
Do you like apple pie?
Like real apple pie?
Yeah.
Sure do.
Then you will surely like one of these.
But I feel like I don't want to try it.
Why?
Because I will like it.
Well, you don't have to get it all the time. You can just,
You cannot tell me that. But I've just never had one. And I probably would have tried one by now, except I know that they used to be better when they would like fry it. But now that it's baked, it's different or something.
Yeah. So if I remember correctly, it used to be like really crispy.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah.
But now it's baked. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I always thought I was thinking that it was from somewhere else, but now when you just said that, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, because Pete, he loves them. Like when we get McDonald's now, he always gets 2 apple pies.
Really?
And he loves them. But I know he used to like them more when they were fried.
Okay.
But he still likes them.
Okay.
I always like those cookies though. I wish they still had them.
Do you remember when McDonald's had a breakfast buffet?
No.
Like,
okay. Actually, so here's the thing. I never liked McDonald's breakfast as a kid.
Okay.
Like, did not like it. But
I never
feel
had
like
it.
My brother and my dad, every once in a while, would go and do a breakfast buffet at McDonald's.
Okay, so it was in the 90s.
And I had no interest.
I shouldn't say I never had it. I would have the hot cakes occasionally. My dad would get up in the morning and go have a coffee at McDonald's with his buddies or something, and he would get me hot cakes, and I would be happy.
Yeah.
But in the 90s, they had this like breakfast buffet. Did I ever go to the breakfast buffet? No. Did I talk about it all the time? Yes. I would talk about it. I made up a song.
You did?
Yes. You know how I used to make songs up all the time?
What was it about?
It was like breakfast buffet. And I do this thing with my hands. Breakfast buffet at McDonald's. And because I loved breakfast burritos. I lived for breakfast burritos. I wanted to eat breakfast burritos 24 hours a day because I loved them so much.
I still love breakfast burritos.
Samesies.
But I never thought about it or remembered it until you're talking about it.
It was like all you can eat. And I was like,
I feel like Dad and Bo would go.
Does that mean all you can eat breakfast burritos? And I don't even know if that was the case.
It makes me want to text my brother and be like, hey, Bo, do you remember a breakfast buffet at McDonald's? Because if anybody would, he would. Because his favorite thing from McDonald's has always been breakfast. Oh, even now.
Really?
Like when they started with the breakfast all day, like he'll go and get like 2 Egg McMuffins for dinner.
I love Egg McMuffins.
I never had one until I was an adult.
Really?
I actually never had an Egg McMuffin until they came out with the Egg White Delight McMuffin.
I love those. And now Bangor doesn't serve them anymore.
So,
I mean, Broadway doesn't.
Promotion with those when they came out. And I feel like I got one for free. So I was like, I'll try one for free.
Yeah.
And it was all right. And then I tried a real Egg McMuffin and I was like, oh, this is all right.
This is the real deal.
But I had never had one because I've never been, well, I couldn't eat eggs.
Right. That's right.
And so I never had one until I was like in my 30s.
Yeah.
But breakfast burritos?
Yeah.
Those have been my jam since Key Club.
Key Club. I used to be in Key Club.
Those are my jam in Key Club.
You guys made it a lot longer than I did in Key Club. I think I went to the first 2.
we did the whole year.
What time do you have to be there? Pass.
Hard pass.
And the thing is, like, I was up anyway.
Well, right.
Because I never went back to sleep. I always, that was like my dream. My dream was to get up and go back to sleep. I used to say, when I get older, I am going to sleep until whenever the hell I want to sleep into. Yeah. Because I was always up so early and my mom would never let me go back to sleep.
Well,
that's why I would sleep, like when we'd sleep at your house.
Yeah.
We would just sleep.
I would sleep.
Wonderful.
I would, like, before school, I would get up early. Because I had to get up early because I had to do my whole thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the weekends, I would sleep until 1.
Yeah.
I would sleep so late. I wish I could still do that.
Oh, man.
Oh, God.
It's so nice. When your kids get older, like as mine are.
Yeah.
This has just been recently in the past, like, I don't know, like few years, like since Bryn's been in middle school.
Yeah.
I've been able to sleep in.
Oh my gosh. It's like a dream.
Beautiful. It's beautiful.
It's just like,
you know, now that I work part-time.
Yeah.
You know what sometimes I do? I get the kids ready for school. Get them all ready. For school.
You go back to bed.
School. I go back to bed for an hour.
Oh my God.
Just an hour.
Oh, that sounds like,
but it's so
wonderful.
beautiful, and it makes my day. But like in the wintertime,
yeah,
I have to be really careful because sleep is like my enemy at the same time.
Right.
Because I'll get too much sleep.
Yeah.
And so I have been forcing myself to stay awake and not take my little nap. And I'm miserable.
What would it be like to be like, I could get too much sleep? I would love, I want that problem.
I can't because of the depression. Like I can't, I mean, if you think about it, I'm home all day by myself.
Right.
I have to force myself not to get in that bed because the bed is right there.
Oh, I wish I could be home all day by myself. Let's watch.
I would absolutely
Let's swap lives for a few days.
I would absolutely love to do that.
Oh my God.
I don't like working from home anymore.
Yeah.
I just need to be around people.
Yeah.
And I know I'm saying that now, and sooner or later I'm going to go back and
I will tell you something. Honestly, just remember these words coming out of my mouth.
Okay.
Right now.
Okay.
My ears ring at the end of the day from all the noise and people around me constantly all day, every day. Like they ring at night, like they're ringing right now. At night, when I try to settle down, I can still hear it all just from the day.
Oh my.
And it doesn't stop when I get out of work. Because Sadie, I love her. Constantly.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love every second of it.
But it's like you just need your time.
I do.
You just need just an hour.
Yes.
To just shut yourself away.
Yes.
And have no responsibility.
Yes.
And just do you.
That's why I stay up late. Because that's the only time I get quiet. And I can like watch a show.
Yeah.
That I want to watch.
Right.
And I cherish it so much.
No, I get it. No, I totally get it. And I remember it wasn't too long ago that it was like that for me.
And like, I don't have days off during the week.
Yeah.
They're on the weekend.
Right.
So I'm never alone.
Right.
My husband has days off during the week. He can be alone all day.
Yeah.
And sleep.
Oh.
That's what he does.
Oh, gosh.
Because who wouldn't?
Right. Truth.
Who wouldn't?
See, Kevin feels like you feel.
Yes.
Kevin is you, and he is like all day, every day, all he does is talk to people.
Yes.
And all he wants to do is just have his time by himself.
Yes.
But I miss him so much because I miss people. So when he's home, I'm like, come to me, like spend time with me, talk to me. And all he wants to do is just like, I just want to shut off.
Yeah.
For like,
yeah.
You know,
yeah.
He needs his thing.
Give me some time.
He needs his like, and I don't know how to give that to him, because like he also feels like he needs to be around me or around the kids or.
Well, right. I know that feeling.
The kids now are just like. Meh.
See that they're at a good age now where they can.
They're just like, and especially moving into the new house.
Right.
They have their own
space,
and he'll have his own space.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
That makes a difference. Although I thought that would be how it is in my house. Because, like, we have the downstairs.
Right.
Nope. We're all always on top of each other.
It will totally be that way. Uh-oh.
What?
My earring was coming out.
Oh.
It will totally be that way in just a few years. Sadie will be like...
And then I'll miss it.
I want my space.
And then I'll miss her.
Today, I begged her to come downstairs with me and just hang out. Begged her. So she did. She came down and we watched TikToks together.
That's nice.
For like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And then Brody came down and she's like, I'm leaving. Because like what I'm going to say to Brody, leave.
Right. No, of course not.
And so I was like, okay, Brody, spend time with me. He's like, I'm going to go play Minecraft. So they both left me. Then I was all by myself again.
Right.
With Fenway snoring. Looking at my McDonald's stuff.
Oh, yes. So I was looking at McDonald's stuff, and then my child came over on my lap in the recliner.
Oh, did she want to look at it too?
No, she wanted to play Monopoly.
On the phone?
Yes.
Will you tell her she can play Monopoly with me?
I will. I will tell her.
Have you been playing it?
I played it a couple times, and it always like it kicks
Times
me out. Yeah, like that. I've won a couple games.
I have not won one game.
Really?
No. I have probably played like 30 games.
I am not nice to people, and I won't trade.
No, me either.
Like, I reject all.
Yep.
But anyway, so Sadie likes to play it on my phone. So I let her. Whatever. Yeah. But anyway.
Speaking about Monopoly.
Did
you hear?
Yes.
About Mark Wahlberg.
Scandal.
Oh, what's
Wait, what about Mark Wahlberg and the whole Monopoly thing in the 90s was like a rigged thing.
But he's doing Kevin told me.
What?
That he's doing a thing. He's doing like a documentary on it.
Oh, yeah.
Is that true?
I think I heard that, yeah. I think that's where I read about it, but I didn't read about it.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know, like it wasn't McDonald's, but it was the company that McDonald's hired to run their Monopoly promotion.
Right.
Got caught for pre-selecting winners.
Is that why they haven't done Monopoly in a couple years?
No, this was like back a while ago.
It was a long time ago.
They haven't done Monopoly in a couple years?
I feel like they haven't because I loved McDonald's Monopoly.
I live for Monopoly.
I loved it.
Here, let me ask Siri. When is Monopoly season at McDonald's?
Lost the connection.
No.
Let me try that again. Here's what I found.
April 30th, 2019 is when Monopoly started. So probably April. It will come up again.
So I feel I think they've changed the Monopoly. Probably with all the mobile stuff and whatever. Yeah. I think they did because I remember I used to get like the paper, like the board.
Oh yeah.
And the stickers, and you'd stick them on.
Yeah.
I keep them in my glove compartment.
Yes. That is when we would have McDonald's all the time. Like when we had the kids, younger. That's when the kids were like, "Oh, we get McDonald's all the time," because it was during Monopoly.
It was during Monopoly season.
Now we have it all the time because we don't have time to cook because, we're playing sports and living life, and I don't even have time to put a freaking thing in the crock pot. So, McDonald's it is.
So, here's a question for you.
Okay.
First of all, do you like a Big Mac?
Yes.
Do you remember the first Big Mac you ever had?
I think I was in high school when I had my first Big Mac.
I remember eating. I remember exactly when I had my first Big Mac.
I feel like I remember when I had my first Big Mac. I feel like I remember exactly when I had my first one because I'd never had one before.
Yep.
And we used to go to McDonald's after a basketball game. That was like the big thing. If you traveled somewhere, like so many miles, you would stop and get dinner on the way back. So we went to Presque Isle, which is like 4 hours away. You could drive to Boston faster than you can drive to Presque Isle. I think. But anyway, we went and I'd never had a Big Mac before. And so I decided to get one.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Delicious.
Yeah.
So the first time I had one was with my dad.
Oh, yeah?
And my dad is not a McDonald's person. He doesn't like spending money on food like that.
Yeah.
Because he feels like he can make it better at home for cheaper.
Yeah. Actually, no, sorry. It was middle school. Because I'm like, no, it was middle school because I'm thinking like Old Town, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
So sorry about that. Yeah, it was high school. It was middle school.
So we It was the mother-son dance night. So my mom and my brother went to that. So it was just me and my dad.
Yep.
And I was probably 10 or 11.
Okay.
And we went to McDonald's and on Broadway.
Yep.
And we went inside. And we ate inside.
Oh, nice.
And he got us both a Big Mac.
Ooh.
And like both a soda, and like we probably shared fries or something. Yep. And I was like this, I was a kid. And I remember eating it, and I ate the whole thing. And he was like, "Atta girl." And then McChickens were new.
Okay.
Like they had just come out with a McChicken.
Yeah.
And we were done eating. And he was like, "I kind of want to try one of those McChickens." So he went up and he got a McChicken. And he had a plastic knife and he cut it in half. And he gave me half. I could only eat like a bite. I was stuffed.
Yeah.
But then he ate the whole thing. And that was the first time I had a Big Mac and the first time I tried a McChicken.
That's cool. That's a cool story.
And then from there on out, I didn't always I probably didn't have another Big Mac until I was a teenager.
Yeah.
Because that was like a very special thing.
Right.
But I know around like middle school, that's when I would always get a McChicken.
Oh, okay.
Every time I would go, I'd get a McChicken.
Do they have a McChicken anymore?
So the McChicken now is different than the McChicken of the 90s.
Okay.
The McChicken now is smaller.
Yeah.
Than that. It's like the $1 sandwich, or
right, and I love it
anymore. It's like $2.
I wish they would make it just a big size.
Well, that's what they used to do. So it was like the same sandwich, but it was just a bigger sandwich,
Yep.
like, you know. But then they got rid of it when they came out with the deluxe line.
Yeah, I don't like any of those deluxe chicken sandwiches.
And well, so
Oh.
I know a thing or two about the McDonald's chicken sandwiches.
Okay.
Because for the most part, pretty much anytime I go to like a fast food place, I get a chicken sandwich these days. Lately it's been grilled because I love the grilled chicken sandwiches, but I also like the crispy chicken sandwiches. So when they came out with the crispy chicken sandwich, when they came out with the Arch Deluxe and like that deluxe line,
Yeah.
those were amazing.
I love the Arch Deluxe.
Those were amazing. When I was working at the mall, I specifically the Sunglass Hut, I'd go to the McDonald's at the mall and get the crispy chicken sandwich plain with just mayo, and then I'd get a packet of, or like a thing of sweet and sour sauce, and I'd dump that on there too.
Weird.
It was
With mayonnaise?
divine. Yes.
Oh.
And then the stuff that dripped out, you dip your fries in.
Gross.
No, it was so good. And then they came out with this chicken sandwich they have now. And it's not, I don't like it.
Yeah.
I get the grilled chicken at McDonald's because the crispy's gross. But anyway, yeah, so that was the McChicken. And you could get the meal for $2.99.
Hey.
Because it was $3.17. I like, you know when you're a kid, a teenager.
Oh my gosh, you remember those things because you need
Yes.
to have the exact.
It was
Wow.
$3.17 for the McChicken value meal with the Diet Coke. So I would have $3.17. Just like it was also $3.17 for a 6-inch ham sandwich from Subway.
I was just going to say, I know that for $5, this is awful what I'm about to say.
I know what you're going to say.
What I'm about to say. I could get a vegetarian foot-long sandwich from Subway
Yep.
and a pack of cigarettes.
Yep. I'm
I'm not proud of that, you guys. I am not proud of that. But at that time, I
It
was
is what
a
it is.
smoker, and that was my go-to. Because I would ask my dad for money,
Yep.
and he would drop it off to me, and Robbie and I would walk to Subway,
And 7-Eleven.
and then we'd go up the street, and yeah,
Remember when it was Christie's?
yes,
Weird.
yes.
I
I watched this whole thing on cigarettes and like
Yeah.
the e-cigarette coming, because like I've never had an e-cigarette.
No, me either.
But like these girls were like, ew, I'd never smoke a cigarette, but they smoke a Juul. It's like, it's the same thing.
Right. Weird.
You're doing the same thing. Like you're smoking a cigarette. Something on Netflix.
Yes. So I've
Yes.
seen the previews. I haven't watched it, but I've seen the previews.
Yeah. So
for
I
it.
watched there was one on, what was the first one on? I watched a whole one on something.
Yeah.
And then the next one was on e-cigarettes.
Okay, so I've seen that on there. I just haven't watched it.
Is it called Broken?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like there's one on like the makeup industry.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
And people buying like fake makeup. It was awful. And the girl had super glue in her, like, Kylie lip.
Oh my gosh.
It was because it wasn't real. It was counterfeit.
Right. Where'd she buy it from?
eBay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I didn't realize that.
Helpful hint. Don't buy your makeup on eBay.
Or Amazon.
Or Amazon. No. Like, that's the thing with that
I
stuff.
didn't know that.
You have to buy it from, like, a retailer.
Like Ulta.
Sephora. Or, like, direct from, like, the website. Like, the Kylie website or the Jeffree Star website or the Morphe website or whatever. Yeah. Freaky. Maybe I'll watch that one. That sounds interesting.
What is your most memorable McDonald's toy?
You read my mind. So, I was a big fan of McDonald's Happy Meal toys.
Me too.
Me and my brother both. It has to be... It's kind of a tie.
Okay.
So, we absolutely loved the little McNuggets.
Yep.
Loved them. We had a ton of them.
Really, any of those?
We had a ton of them, and we would play with them, and we would play like McDonald's.
Yeah.
And, we would set up a mall in the upstairs of our house.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
And I always had the McDonald's, and like you would serve them, like that's what you would serve.
Oh.
And then we'd have like a store, and like Bo would always want to do a restaurant, and I'm like, well, we already have a restaurant because I'm McDonald's, and then we'd fight. But I liked those, but I absolutely loved the Muppet Babies toys.
Me too. Yeah, so that was probably my favorite one.
Like we would play with those a lot, a lot.
So I collected them, like all of the McDonald's toys, and I called them my miniatures.
Aww.
And I used to have this little bag that was like a Crayola crayon. It was like it had like, it actually didn't look, it was Lifesavers. It was like a Lifesavers bag, and it had two little handles, and I had all my miniatures in it. So my miniatures were the Bernstein Bears. I think I had those, and the Muppet Babies, and the Transformers.
Yep. I loved the little Transformer foods.
Yes.
Those were cool too.
And I can't remember what else was in there, but the Muppet Babies, like, whenever I'd go somewhere, I'd line them all up.
Yep.
And I that bag went everywhere with me, and it was always McDonald's toys in it. Like, I feel like it had like a couple Matchbox cars in it, but for the most part, they were all McDonald's
toys.
Yep.
That's so funny.
So I'd like want to find out, like, what other toys were in there. Like, I want to remember.
Like what that you had?
Yep. Sorry if I just kicked you.
That's all right.
But speaking about toys, I used to have this like McDonald's drive-through toy, and I looked everywhere for it.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to find it. But it was like this thing, and it was like a drive-through thing. It may have not even been McDonald's. It may have just been like fast food.
Right.
drive-through.
Like generic.
Right. And it was my favorite toy.
Huh. See, we didn't have anything like that, but I feel like I remember.
I almost want to think it's that. Like, I almost.
That's the Barbie McDonald's.
I almost feel like that's what it was.
So I had the Barbie McDonald's, and that was the one. That's the old one.
But it actually could have been this.
Oh, okay.
Which is really weird.
Now, I feel like they did have a Barbie. I saw it on here on Pinterest.
Yeah.
They did have a Barbie McDonald's later that had a drive-through.
Okay. But that wouldn't have been when I liked Barbies, though, right?
I don't know how much later it was, but the one that I had, I got at a yard sale.
Yeah, I got mine at a yard sale. Didn't have all the pieces in it.
Mine actually did have, I think, most of them because it had like, excuse me, all the little containers with little burgers in them.
Wow,
they were so cute, and like the trays and the cups. It was. I still have the Barbie McDonald's somewhere.
That's awesome.
I need to find it.
That's awesome.
But did you guys have all the glasses?
Okay, so I had one Grimace one.
Yep,
like one Grimace one, but we always had the Garfield.
And
now I have the complete set.
So my mom, when they recently moved, my parents.
Yeah.
And we had the whole set growing up. And like through the years, they break and whatever.
Right.
She still had 2 or 1 or 2. And she was getting rid of them. This was recently. And she set it aside for me to look at, like, different things. And I was like, you can't get rid of these.
Right.
And she's like, well, do you want them? And I'm like, well, I don't have any place. What am I going to do with them? But, like, you can't get rid of them.
Give them to me. I'll use them.
So I just don't have place. I have too much as it is.
Yeah.
It's like I can't hold on to more stuff. So I don't think she ended up doing anything with them. I think she still has them. And I keep thinking, like, oh, I want it. But, like, I don't want to not have it. So, I don't know. And I know that
You should just take it and just use it. That's what I'm doing with my Garfield coffee. Because they're really coffee mugs.
Yeah. I remember drinking not coffee, but, like, General Foods International coffees out of
the
them.
clear.
Yes. And then we had the Charlie Brown ones.
I did not have those.
We definitely had those. We actually had a lot of those.
I did not
if I
have
recall.
those ones.
But those, again, through the years, they break and whatever.
Yeah.
But we didn't have any of the ones with, like, the McDonald's characters on them.
Yeah, I just had one, and it was Grimace. I feel like it was Grimace. I had this one, and growing up, I had one Garfield one. Only one.
Yeah.
And it was Odie and Garfield in a canoe.
Aww.
And Odie was going one way, and Garfield was going the other. And I went to our local consignment. Oh, yep. It was Grimace. There it is right there.
Yeah.
I had the Grimace one because Grimace was my favorite. Grimace was always my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't have a favorite.
I think because I think my favorite color's always been purple.
Oh.
Like I've never really had a favorite color, like except if you would have asked me in middle school, I would have said maroon.
And then high school, it was clear.
And then high school, it was clear because it was funny. But I think purple's always been really like my favorite color.
One that kind of stands out.
Right. So where was I going with this? Oh, so I went to the consignment store.
Yeah.
And in the little thing, I look and I see the Odie and Garfield cup. And I look closer and it's a set of 4. So I bought it.
Perfect.
And guess how much it was?
Like $2.
Like $5.
That's, yeah.
And online, they sell for like $15 a piece.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
So I should tell my mom, don't get rid of it. Sell it.
Right. One thing I wanted to talk about is the styrofoam containers, because when we were doing groundwork out here,
Yes.
we actually found a Big Mac container, and I want to see if I still have the picture of it, but it looks like
it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Like somebody had it yesterday and just stepped on it.
So it's probably a good thing they got rid of those.
Probably. I always wish that I had tried. Well, I was too young, but I always wish I had tried a McDLT.
Me too, because I bet it was nice and fresh.
Right. Oh wait. Yeah. Is that the one that was the cool side cool and the hot side hot?
Yeah. But I bet
That's
it was
the
like nice and fresh.
Yes, because I like cold tomatoes.
I don't want warm tomatoes.
No, I like ice cold tomato and lettuce.
Like on a Whopper.
Yes.
It's like crisp and cold. It's making me salivate.
Yeah.
Like
it's delicious.
The pickles are nice and cold, and the mayonnaise is cold, and the tomatoes are cold, and the lettuce is cold, and the burger's hot. And you can't let it sit for very long.
You have to eat it right away.
If it does, it will all get hot.
It gets like wilty and gross.
Yes.
No, I really like that. And that's why a lot of times when I get, like if I get a burger at McDonald's, I'm usually getting a quarter pounder. And it doesn't come with that stuff on it.
It's actually the best thing for you to get.
Well, because the beef is better, right?
Right. And calories wise, I think.
I mean,
if you don't get then
it doesn't come with mayonnaise.
Not mayonnaise, but the other one, there is a deluxe one that comes with mayonnaise. Have you had that?
No. Oh yes, the quarter pounder deluxe one.
That's usually what I get because it's like a Whopper.
It is like a Whopper. It kind of reminds me of the Big and Tasty.
Yes. That's why I liked it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
I did have it once when they first came out with them, and it was delicious. But I usually just stick with the quarter pounder.
Yeah.
Or I'll get like a double cheeseburger. But okay, just going back real quick. I still have Christmas ornaments on my tree from McDonald's.
Me too. Not Five. Well, Cinderella.
Yes.
Gus the mouse.
Yep.
Yep.
And Jacques.
Yep.
I have both Gus, and actually I have 2 Gus's and 1 Jacques.
Did they do an American Tail thing?
Yes.
Okay.
I still have the Fievel. It was a Fievel little stocking.
Oh.
And it has a zipper on the side for some reason.
Huh.
And I still put it on my tree.
That's nice.
I don't know why I put it on my tree.
Do you sing? Somewhere
No, because that makes me cry.
out there.
But I also have Sebastian from Little Mermaid
Never had that.
and Flounder.
Never had that.
And I have Oliver from Oliver and Company.
I have
and-
Oliver. I had Oliver. I don't know if I have it anymore, but I had something Oliver and Company. I forgot about Oliver and Company.
And up until about 3 years ago,
Yeah.
when you pushed his belly,
Yeah.
the music still sang.
Really?
Yeah. And then it was like the next year, it was like it was going dead. And now it just doesn't work at all. But I still have him. And I still put him on the tree, even though I don't really know why.
I still have my Miss Piggy, my Kermit, my Fozzie.
Oh,
I still have them. They're at the
I do
Prince
not
room.
have mine.
Yep, I have, and they all have their clothes on.
I do not
Kermit
have
has his
mine.
little vest
But I did
on.
have it.
Yep, I still have all of them. Fozzie's hat's like kind of
Funky.
floofy. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
But-
you know what? That's what happens after like 30 something
Right,
years.
Right. But yeah, I was really excited. I still had those. Nan would always make sure, because she knew how much I love my little miniatures.
Yeah.
So she would, like, whenever something would come out. Oh, I remember I had the Fraggle Rock. Those were part of my miniatures. The Fraggle Rock.
Yep. I was never a Fraggle Rock fan.
Oh my gosh, you guys. I loved Fraggle Rock. Ready?
Do, 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 do.
I love Fraggle Rock. Chris, why don't you read something? Do I have to? Well, dinner's not ready for an hour, but the Fraggles are really fun. That's a whole commercial. I just said it for you. I'll put it on the website.
That's
You remember
funny.
that?
Yep. I kind of do.
It's like the Time Life and the books were going into the TV.
I actually feel like I watched that recently. Was that on something?
I don't know. Maybe I played it for you because I can say the whole commercial.
I may have been watching one of those because I watch those compilations of
Yeah.
commercials sometimes.
Yeah.
Maybe it was on that, but that
That's
was
funny.
weird because
Yeah.
like I just heard it. That's funny.
Yep.
Um.
And the guy, and so I said that to Kevin, and then I played it for him, and he just looked at me like this. How do you remember that commercial? I was like, I don't know. I must have heard it too many times.
Because it resonated with you.
I do have to say, McDonald's uniforms have come a long way.
Yes, they have.
They have come a long way.
But they were so like professional.
They were, but like McDonald's wasn't like the place to work when we were like in high school.
No.
But now, okay, so if you work at McDonald's, they'll pay you the next day.
Really?
Yes. Doesn't really teach you how to budget your money.
No.
But like that's how like much they want people to work.
Well, they probably need people to work.
Also, do you remember this yellow container that always contained the orange drink?
Yes. You knew it was going to be a good day.
When you saw that McDonald's yellow container.
Into that big jug.
Yes.
That orange drink was bomb. That's what I got every time. We always had orange drink.
Did they have these burger stools anywhere?
They still have them.
Where?
On Broadway.
Do they really?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, they still have them
Do
in
they
the
still
play
have the
place.
Nintendo 64?
No, they took that out probably because, see, I go to the play place now
Yeah.
because Sadie is
That's
that
right,
age.
yeah.
She loves it. She's getting a little old for it, but
Yeah.
she's young
Right.
for her age a little bit, so she still loves it. But they took the Nintendo 64 out probably about a year ago.
Yeah.
It was there for a long time.
Yeah.
It didn't work for a while, but it was still
Okay.
there.
Okay.
And now the table's there, but the whole thing is gone.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So it's just this weird shaped table. And I think the seats are made like French fries. Like they were like French fry seats.
Yeah. Do you remember this when it said like over 95 billion served?
I do.
And then now it says nothing because it's like over billions and billions.
Right. Now it does say nothing because it's like the new style.
The new look.
And the sign got smaller.
When did McDonald's offer chocolate ice cream?
I remember when they offered chocolate ice cream.
I don't remember that.
Because I remember as a kid having chocolate ice cream there, not often, special occasion. And then as a young adult, ordering chocolate ice cream, and they were like, we only have vanilla. And I'm like, what? What do you mean?
Really?
And I didn't get any ice cream because I don't like vanilla.
No, me either. I do remember these dinosaur hand puppets, though.
I do not remember those.
Was that Land Before Time?
I was just going to ask if that was Land Before Time or if it was like...
Well, I know that Pizza Hut did a whole Land Before Time thing because I'd had those.
Yep.
And I also remember Ronald on the bench.
Well, Ronald was on the bench on Union Street until like they just remodeled.
Yes. What did they do with him?
I don't know. He might still be there. I just don't
Maybe he could
look
come
for
and
him.
be up in on my porch.
I think he might still be on Hogan Road.
Oh, okay.
We should go find one and you should take your picture with him.
Yes, I would love that.
And we can post it as a picture on this episode.
That sounds good to me.
It can be like the episode picture.
Okay. How are we going to do that between today and tomorrow?
We could go right now.
Okay.
You're like,
Maybe not.
maybe no.
So, I mean, I'm sure there's more and more and more and more and more that we can talk about. Like, so much more.
Like, okay. I mean, there are a couple things that we need to bring up.
Okay.
They need to bring back chicken fajitas.
Right. And we'll put a link to the petition.
Yes.
He's only looking for 50 people.
Oh, well, they need more than that to bring
Right.
back the fajitas.
Right.
So let's get more than that.
Yeah. So we'll put a link to
Yes,
that.
because you got to sign
on
the
our
petition
website.
for that because those chicken fajitas were the best thing on the menu.
Also, did they have supersized shakes at one point?
Of course they did. They had supersize everything.
They don't have supersized shakes anymore.
Nope.
They're the little petite things.
They are. Well, okay. They are because I ordered a small shake fairly recently and it
Yeah.
was like really small.
Yeah, I just ordered a small shake just recently.
Like,
and I was
oh,
like,
you're just a little guy.
I was like, I should have got a large. I've actually been to the first McDonald's. Well, I went there and it was closed
Oh.
in Iowa.
Yeah.
It's actually not the first McDonald's, but they claim they're the first McDonald's, the first franchise McDonald's. The first McDonald's was like in California.
Right. Yeah.
But this one was in Iowa. And there was like a regular McDonald's right across the street. I've been to the largest McDonald's.
Yeah, I've been to the largest McDonald's.
We went together. I do believe it's in Orlando.
Did we go together? I don't remember, but I remember I went there.
Yeah, it's like, I believe we went together.
It's by Disney.
Yeah.
Well, I think they've closed it now.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think they've closed it. They're
have
going to
been-
reopen.
Must have been that Bill Cosby cutout.
Was there a Bill Cosby cut
Yes.
there?
I feel like you were with me because I feel like Bill Cosby was there. And then we came back like a few years.
I don't think so.
Maybe not. I don't know.
I don't think so because how would we have gotten there? We didn't have a car that time we went.
Yeah, I don't know.
And I know I went there with Pete before I had Sadie when just him and I went and we had a car because we didn't go to Disney that time.
Huh.
But we were in Orlando, so we went there. I also wouldn't mind if they brought back the Arch Deluxe.
I would love the Arch Deluxe.
I wish they would bring it back even just for like old time's sake.
Yeah.
Back this month only.
How about just bring the McRib? The McRib's everywhere else. Bring the McRib back up here.
Yeah, really.
Also, this Ronald McDonald toy is quite frightening. And somebody posted it in the My So-Called Whatever group recently.
So
Why do you have a whistle? Was that like so if you got scared you could blow the whistle?
I don't know.
And why is Grimace coming out of his pocket?
I don't know, but like you put the whistle in his mouth and then you squeeze him, I think he blows the whistle.
Oh.
He was kind of big.
Okay. Hug him, his whistle blows, pull the string, Grimace shows.
Okay. That doesn't sound right.
No, it doesn't.
That sounds kind of perverted.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I keep going back to food that I miss, but I also miss their salad shakers.
Oh, I miss their I miss their chef salads.
So the picture of these salads here, that chef salad looks damn good.
Yes, it does.
It looks real good.
This is okay. So I do have to say, we're going all over the place, but this menu from 1973 is really funny.
I love it.
It says, what's it say? Quarter pounder with cheese, 70 cents. Quarter pounder, 60 cents. Big Mac, 65 cents. Filet of fish, 48 cents. Cheeseburger, 33 cents. Hamburger, 28 cents. Milk, 20 cents. So milk was a hot commodity, I guess.
Well, yeah, really.
A large order of fries, 46 cents. French fries, 26 cents. Hot apple pie, 26 cents. Coffee, 15 cents. Hot chocolate, 15 cents. Shakes, chocolate, strawberry, vanilla, and coffee. Back in the 70s?
Yeah.
35 cents. And like, look, they had root beer way back in the day in Orgeade. 15 and 20 cents. And triple ripple ice cream cone, 20 cents.
So I'm looking at the drive-through menu from 1993.
Okay, where's that?
That's somewhere on there.
Oh,
But
I see it.
do you remember when the drive-through looked like that and it had that like box in the middle that you spoke into?
Yes.
So the extra value meal, I remember when they came out with extra value meals. P.S.
You do?
I do. I remember when that was like a new thing.
That's
I don't know
funny.
why I remember it. I just do. And they had 4 of them.
What's a dino-sized fry?
So that was, I think, a Jurassic Park like tie-in.
Oh.
And I remember when they had them. Like, I remember
That's
that.
funny.
I think that my brother got one.
Remember Bobby's World?
Yes.
Logan like that.
Howie Mandel.
Yeah.
So what I think is interesting is that this McDonald's had low-fat frozen yogurt.
Wow. It also had Florida orange juice, not to be confused with just regular orange juice.
Right. And it had Sanka.
Oh, look. Flavor of the month. Mint raspberry?
Or mountain raspberry. I don't know what that is.
Huh. Sanka.
Brooke,
breakfast burrito, $1.49. I'd like one right now.
So
actually.
the breakfast burrito now is, I think, still $1.49.
Yeah.
Or like 2 for $2.
Yeah. McDonald's also had the best cheese danishes.
Okay. So again, I never had a Danish back then,
Yeah.
but I've had them now.
Do they have them now?
They sure do.
Oh, maybe it's from now.
And they are good.
I might go to McDonald's after we talk.
Kevin, you want to go get us some breakfast burritos?
Yeah, I want a breakfast burrito.
With some
Breakfast
mild
burrito.
picante sauce? I just think that I love seeing this old drive-through
Yes.
because it just brings back so many memories. And now everything
The
is
burger
like
of
so
the month
bright.
is blackened out.
They probably, maybe they didn't have the burger of the month then. Like they were changing it out when they took the picture of the
This
thing.
doesn't have the Arch Deluxe. Oh, because that didn't come out until 96.
96, 97.
Yeah.
Sometime around there. I want to know when this one was. This was a long time ago.
Look, this still had baked apple pie, 99 cents. So it was still baked. It was baked in 90.
It was baked then, so it must have been before. Wow. On this other one on here, I don't know when it's from. I wish there was a year on it. But you could get an English muffin with jam for 45 cents.
Oh, is this the 19 things everybody who went to McDonald's before 1999 will recognize?
I don't know.
BuzzFeed has a lot of lists.
BuzzFeed does have a lot of lists, and a lot of lists list a lot of the same stuff.
Right.
26 discontinued foods that we need to bring back. I think I've already seen this one today.
McDonald Land cookies, chocolatey chip cookies.
Those were amazing.
Gift certificates, 50 cents. Do they still
McDonald's.
have gift certificates?
I think they're just gift cards.
I don't want a gift card. I want
But you know what they have?
What?
Right now.
what? They had coupon
Yes.
books.
That's what they have now.
Oh, they have them now?
For Valentine's Day. So, like, they have little
Oh.
coupons. I think I want to get one for Sadie for Valentine's
I'm
Day.
going to get one for the kids.
Because you can get, like, I think you can get, like, a little, like an ice cream cone.
That's cool.
Or, I don't know, maybe, like, a small fry. So
yeah.
I mean,
I think the pies. Oh, there they are. There they were. They were fried. Look.
oh yeah, those were fried right there.
She's my cherry pie.
I was thinking the same thing.
So anyway, we could probably talk about McDonald's forever and forever and forever. And maybe we'll have a second episode with talk about things that we didn't talk about. But bring back the chicken fajita. Bring back the Arch Deluxe.
Bring back the McRib.
Yes.
I mean, I will honestly let the salad shakers
Slide.
be dead
But
forever.
the salad shakers were great because they get the ample amount of dressing on them. Yes. I just didn't like any of the dressings.
I really liked the chicken Caesar one.
Oh wait, I really did like the chicken Caesar one.
Yeah, I really
Yes.
liked that one.
I forgot about that.
So I would get it and I'd put it in the thing and I'd shake, and it was really easy to eat at work.
Look at that Danish.
Look at that Danish right there. That's some nice little icing, jobby.
Jeepers. And who doesn't like a freaking McDonald's breakfast sausage?
It's the best breakfast
It's
sausage
so
out there.
good.
I don't
so
even
good.
like breakfast sausage.
I don't like sausage, but I
like
will-
McDonald's.
I will not turn down a breakfast sausage from McDonald's.
Nope.
But I can only eat half of it because it gives me acid reflux.
I will eat the whole damn thing. I really like their sausage McMuffin, the one without the egg, just the sausage and cheese.
I've
on
never
English
had
muffin.
that. I've never had it.
You've never had that?
Nope.
I will tell you what, you would love it. You would love it. It is so good.
Well, maybe I'll have it tomorrow.
It's so good. And they're like 2 for $2.
Ooh.
You could mix and match and get one of those in a breakfast burrito, 2 for $2.
But you know what I really like?
What?
And they're so bad for you.
What?
I love a McDonald's freaking bagel sandwich. They're even better. They're even better than Dunkin' Donuts. I blasphemy, I know, but
I love. Okay.
because
Talk about so bad for you.
They've got that sauce on them.
That like buttery spread.
Yes, whatever that is. Extra sauce, please.
It's like buttery and garlicky at the same time.
Yes. Are
So
we making you hungry yet?
the steak bagel,
I've never had it.
I get it without egg, and I
Steak
haven't
bagel.
had it in a long
What
ass
kind
time.
of steak do they use?
It's I don't know. It's like magic steak. It's so
Is it like
good.
Is it like what's the like? Is it like steakum steak?
No,
Okay, because I would not.
it's like
eat
a hunk. It's like a hunk of meat,
what?
but it's not like chewy. It's not like it's delicious, and it's greasy AF. Like
Oh
it
my
is
God.
greasy, but it's delicious. I used to get it way too much when I worked. This was like over 10 years ago
Oh,
when I worked down in Waterville. Me and one of the girls that I worked with, we both loved these steak bagels.
well, now I need to try one. I've never had one.
Oh, it's so good. I don't get it with egg
Okay.
because I just don't. It's very heavy.
I'm excited. I'm gonna have one tomorrow. I'm gonna say, Kevin,
I
would you
can't-
please go and get me a steak? Because he's gonna be up early.
Yeah.
He's gonna be doing taxes,
Yep.
and he's gonna say, "Sure, I'll go get you breakfast." Because he's not gonna eat. There's the slide. There's the slide right there. We had the slide right here. That slide right
Yep.
there.
That's the
I
one.
just found it. But anyway,
So we're going to head on out.
we're gonna
Folks.
say good day
To you.
to you, and we'll talk more about McDonald's another time.
Yeah. Or other old food
Yes,
that we miss.
yeah,
And experiences.
yes.
Like Pizza Hut.
Oh, that will be a fun one.
Yup.
So we hope you enjoyed this episode, this 80s and 90s episode about McDonald's. If you would like to tell us your story about McDonald's or any other 80s or 90s story, send it to mysocalledwhatever@gmail.com. You can also leave us a message. Tell us about your
Yes.
experiences.
Leave us a voicemail,
Yes,
you guys.
we have a couple to add on to this episode.
Sweet.
Very excited. You can call us at 857-271-1047. Once again, that's 857-271-1047. Don't forget to listen to us on Thursdays on NK Airplay Radio. So 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, or Eastern Time. I don't know if we're standard right now.
I don't either.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm so tired.
8 o'clock Eastern. Yeah. Listen. Thursdays.
We might be doing a live episode here.
Yeah, sometime. We
Shortly.
don't know when, but sometime soon. Yes. We'll let you know.
Yep.
And it will be live and recorded, and we'll
replay it.
We'll replay it, or maybe we won't. I don't know.
Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll be like, you have to come on and listen to Airplay Radio,
like a one-off.
Yeah. So anyway,
thanks,
love
guys.
You guys. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello. No one is available to take your call. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hello, this is Charlene calling from Long Beach, California. And I just want to say hi, ladies. Happy New Year. Happy February. And along with that, I cannot believe I will be going to the Fenway New Kids on the Block concert. Due to having an amazing husband who's supporting me in letting me to make these plans with you guys, not letting me, but, you know, money's tight. I didn't think I could do it. He just said, well, you should go. I said, what? Yeah, you should go. I know how important these women are to you. You should go. And now I'm going. Sid McCorney. It's going to be awesome. I've never been to Boston. I did have a layover in the Philly airport once. That doesn't count as being New England. I've never done anything in the area. I'm going to see all of you guys and a bunch of folks in the group, and it's going to be freaking Boston. And I am just thrilled, in case you couldn't tell, a bit over the moon. And I'm calling this and putting this into the universe now. I am bringing my Southern California son with me. So yeah, it always rains at a New Kids concert. No, not this one. I'm calling it now. I'm putting it out into the cosmos. I'm talking to Mother Earth. No rain. Because I don't like to be rained on. And neither does Jackie. And for all of you that do, that's fine for you guys. But just so excited. Even though I'm not going on the cruise, I am so excited for the theme night. I'm so glad that, like, I have no problem helping people plan. So if anybody gets stuck, hit me up. I'm here with all the plans and all of the wig ideas. So yes, it's going to be a fantastic summer and an amazing fall. And I can't wait. And that's all for this message, because now I'm running and I love you guys. And I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hi, Brooke and Nikki. It's Joy. I just wanted to let you know I just finished your episode about Heathers, and y'all put a warning out there that if it was a trigger, you know, don't watch or whatever. But you should put a warning on your cans. And oh my gosh, you guys, I laughed so hard I was crying, and I had to pull over because I had mascara in my eyes and it was burning and I couldn't see, you know, driving down the road when I don't even know what song it was about. But Nikki, you had committed to it. Just like Brooke said, the bottles in the songs instead of the Bible in the Psalms, and you had 99 bottles of beer on the wall. That's why they have it that way. Oh my gosh, I laughed so hard, and I needed that laugh because things have been really stressful here. So I just appreciate you guys so much. But I did have to pull over because I was laughing too hard. I'm sure people thought I was psychotic, but that's okay. All right, I love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Talk to you later. Bye.
End of messages.
File's done.